Staffing shortages could determine when or if you can get a flu shot. Almost 90% of community pharmacies are having a hard time filling open positions.
Liam Collins joins us now in the studio to explain what's happening. Liam.
Yeah, Cindy, David, it's a problem worrying almost 90% of local pharmacies, according to a survey from the National Community Pharmacists Association. Community pharmacists deliver the vast majority of COVID vaccines during the pandemic, but now as staffing issues get worse, experts suggest you get your shots sooner if you're planning to get them at all this season.
I'd say a lot of pharmacies can feel like they're at a breaking point.
A breaking point balancing record interest but declining capacity. Local pharmacists have struggled coming out of the worst of the pandemic.
I would even say some of this was pre-pandemic. There was a growing dissatisfaction with some aspects in the workplace.
Aspects like poor working conditions and worsening payment reimbursement ratios. The result is fewer hands filling prescriptions. Nearly 90% of community pharmacists report having a hard time filling orders. Pharmacies cover most of their expenses by getting reimbursed by insurance companies and state and federal governments for the services they provide, but reimbursements have fallen by as much as 25% over the last 5 years, resulting in higher out-of-pocket costs for patients and shrinking budgets for pharmacies.
It's a time for innovation in the profession. It's a time for pharmacies to rethink and look at enhancements to the way they provide efficiency and patient safety in the workplaces.
It's making it harder for pharmacies to fill patients' needs. The CDC reports distributions of the flu shot have lagged behind the last 2 years, despite a rising interest, at least partially fueled by the pandemic.
Most healthcare providers are having to spend a little bit more time. There's a more educated public that's asking questions, really good questions, and really, it's more than just, hey, I'm here to get my flu shot, stick a needle in my arm. There's actually some really thorough conversations.
If you're wanting to find a flu or COVID shot near you, you can find one using the vaccine tracker tab inside the Local 3 News app.